Hello, everyone. I am Amber Irwin, co-founder of Social Speak Network. Okay, this is an updated video from a video I had done in 2018 on how to share your images from your Instagram account to your Pinterest account. A few things have changed, and we've been getting a lot of comments on that video, so I just want to show you the updated version. So what you're going to do is I'm on my desktop and I have open my Instagram account, my Pinterest account, and my Tailwind account, which that's a little bonus on this video. Now with your Instagram, if you are being consistent with Instagram and you have that content strategy, you're posting, whether it's every day, 3 times a week, whatever your strategy is, you are growing your network on Instagram. So you've already created that content. So it's a great way to be able to share that content to your Pinterest account. There's 2 different ways you can do this. You can, the same images that you are creating and uploading into Instagram, you can post directly onto Pinterest. And you can also then post them directly into Tailwind. I will walk you through that piece of it. The second one is copying the link from your Instagram account for a post and putting that onto either right through Pinterest or using Tailwind. Let me explain Tailwind a little bit. Tailwind is a tool that you pay for. It's, I think, $14.99 a month. It is awesome. It allows you to schedule your pins to go out. So right now we have 105 pins scheduled to go out, and it automatically organizes it for you. So it's really nice. It will, based on the algorithm of your Pinterest account, it will automatically send out, anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 posts per day. And then it also auto populates posts or pins that may be interesting to you. And it gives you this little fire mark of what this has been pinned 431 times. And so it will tell you what pins are, popular. And you can, so here, this one's been pinned 3,000 times, and this is 60 legitimate work at home jobs. Now, that doesn't really align with what Social Speak Network talks about. We don't talk about work at home jobs, but we help people that have their own business build that digital footprint and help them build that digital marketing strategy. So that may be a perfect pin for maybe a freelance coach, a different business coach, that type of a thing. So I always look for where the blog post is coming from, and then I have a few that I like. So I like, obviously, Sprout Social, HubSpot, CoSchedule. So on that piece there, I didn't see any sources that I really liked. I can click here for more suggestions, and it's going to refresh that feed. And so now it will pull up other posts. And here we go. We have, this is from CoSchedule. So I can come here and I can type in, the one thing I like about Tailwind is you can have this one pin go to multiple boards. So I want it to go to social media management. I want it to go to social media marketing, and let's do content marketing. Okay. So then I'm going to click add to queue, and it's going to automatically schedule it where it needs to go in my scheduler. Okay. And then here is LinkedIn. If you have a LinkedIn board, but I just want to put this to social media marketing and social media management and marketing and hit schedule. So it's going to automatically schedule that. I love the curated content from Social Media Examiner, and this is again from CoSchedule. This is talking about your target market and social media management. So I can go ahead and click add to queue. So Tailwind is a great way to be able to pin a lot more pins to your Pinterest account. Now, remember, when you're repinning these pins, if someone were to click onto that pin, that traffic is going back to that website that it came from. So using Tailwind, we upload a lot of our own images into Tailwind as well for Pinterest. So it's finding that balance. 50% of our pins are original from our blogs, from our Instagram account, and then 50% are repins. If you are using Tailwind and we come up here, you can actually link your Tailwind account to your Instagram account, or and you can sync it with your Facebook page too. But when I click schedule from Instagram within Tailwind, so this is not going through Instagram and Pinterest directly, this is just through your Tailwind account. And what you can do is it's going to pull up all of our posts that we have put up. And so what I can do from here is I can click schedule. I can click the board. Now, when you're doing it this way, you can only pick one board you want it to go to. I can take my title up here, and then I can click schedule. Now, you do have that 500 word or character restriction on Pinterest, so sometimes you will need to delete some of the content that is in your pin, okay? So two things to remember here. One, when you are linking this from Instagram, the link for this image is gonna go back to your Instagram account, okay? It is not going to link to your website. So in the content, I always think it's a good idea to put your website or the link to the blog within the description so people can also see your website on there, okay? And then I'm gonna click schedule. So this is one way to be able to share your Instagram post to your Pinterest. And again, we have the 500 character. I'm going to take out that. Click schedule. So this is one way, okay? And sometimes this is the annoying piece, is making sure you only have 500 characters in your description. So let me delete this as well, and let's see if that works. Okay, so now it will say scheduled. So Tailwind is a great tool to be able to schedule your post directly from Instagram to your Pinterest account, because Tailwind links to both your Pinterest and your Instagram account, okay? So now we have 111 pins scheduled through our Pinterest account. So I highly recommend, if you're going to be utilizing this feature of scheduling or posting from Instagram to Pinterest, cut out the back and forth and being able to just do it all at once through Tailwind, okay? So now let's go to the updated, let's talk about the updated version of if you were to pin your Instagram image to just going into Pinterest.com and scheduling that, okay, or posting that. So let's say I want to post this image to my Pinterest account. I'm going to click onto that image. In the top right-hand corner, you'll see 3 dots. You will click onto that and click copy link. Then you'll come over to Pinterest. This is where it gets a little different, because Pinterest used to have a plus sign right over here that you can just click on, and then it would say upload image from website, something else, and that was the plus sign to create a pin. Now, once you log into your business Pinterest account, you're gonna come to your business hub, which is super cool because it allows you to see your pins, your analytics, which I like that, but it just takes a little bit more diving around, okay? So you can do it two ways. You can come to your home feed here and then create pin. You can also just go to the create tab here, and there is you can click onto that, or you can click on the drop down and then do create pin. Once you are in this window to create a pin, I want to walk you through a couple things. Like I said on Tailwind, when you are uploading or importing an image from Instagram into Tailwind or Pinterest, you cannot change the destination link, which means if somebody sees that picture, this pin on Pinterest and they click on it, it's going to take them back to your Instagram account, which is not a bad thing. They can still get to your website. They can still follow you on Instagram. So to me, I think it's a great end result. But if you want that traffic going directly to your website, I would save this image and upload it directly into here. And let's walk through that 2 times so you can see the difference. So like I said before, you are going to go to these 3 dots. You're going to copy the link. This is option number 1. We're going to click Save from Site. I'm going to go ahead and paste that link from Instagram into that area. I'm going to click this arrow. It is going to automatically bring up the image associated with that link. I will click Add One Pin. Now I have this up already, so I want to come in here and copy the content that I had for that Instagram post. I'll come here and I'll say your title is usually what you have on the on your image. So I'm going to say content marketing ideas for your practice, okay? Then in here is going to be my description. This is what I'm talking about. I cannot change that link. So it's going to go back to that, to my Instagram account. And then on here, you can only choose one board that you want that pin to go to, okay? So we have the image, we have the title, we have the content. Now what I would do in the content is I would say to learn more, visit our website at, and you can do, I would just do socialspeaknetwork.com. And then at least your website is still in the description if you're pinning directly from Instagram. And then I can click publish, okay? So that is option 1, that you can take the link directly from your Instagram and you can share it to your Pinterest. Option number 2 is come back to your Instagram account. Now depending on your computer, you may not be able to save the image. You should already have the image if you're pinning to Instagram. I'm going to take a quick little screenshot of this image so we can post it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to Pinterest. I'm going to click create. And instead of doing save from site, I am going to drag the image there. So this is going to be on my desktop. The screenshot I just took, that's exactly where. So now I want to open up my website. And you can also do the same thing on Tailwind. You can upload an image in there and schedule it out rather than just pinning 10 images in one day. So if you're really going to be proactive with your Pinterest strategy, I highly recommend having Tailwind because it will help you to schedule those posts out. I do it once a week, so I don't even have to worry about having to go in every day. And you can schedule a month in advance as well. So I want to come to this blog, and I want to copy the title. I'm going to come back to my Pinterest, add my title, and then I want to do my, I want to add my description. Come back to Pinterest, and I want to add here are 5. So we're going to copy that, come back to Pinterest. Now I'm going to come back to the site. I'm going to copy that link, and then rather than having to put it here, I can, because I created this pin from scratch, I can then put my link to that blog directly into here. And then I can click the board I want it to go to. We're going to go to content marketing strategies. And then a new feature that Pinterest does have is you can publish it now, or you can publish at a later date. So maybe I want this to go out tomorrow at 12 p.m. and I can hit publish. So Pinterest does now have that feature to schedule your pins, but I do think the analytics of Tailwind are a lot better than just utilizing Pinterest, but you can see exactly, you can come to your scheduled pins, you can create a new scheduled pin. So if you don't want to have to pay for another tool to use, then you can do everything you want through Pinterest, and then you can go to, when you go to your home feed, what I would do is, let me go to co-schedule. And what I would do is look at their latest pins, and let's see here. So this pin, I would click onto that, and then you can repin this pin. Okay. So you can look here, email marketing tips, but we want this to go to content marketing. And then it's going to go to saved to that content marketing strategy board. You can schedule your pins that you upload yourself into Pinterest. You cannot schedule curated content like you can in Tailwind. So those are just 2 different options of how to pull your posts from Instagram and being able to get them onto Pinterest. If you have any questions, let us know. We are more than happy to schedule a free 30-minute consultation. You can head on over to Social Speak Network and schedule that, and we can walk through this process together. I hope that helps, and have a great day. Bye.